Hello, vinyl community and anyone else watching this. I'm back with another video. My voice isn't back yet, but you know, it's the way things go. I want to thank everybody that commented on that and wished me well and all that kind of thing. I really appreciate it. I'm fine. I just can't talk, but there's work to be done. So here we are. I wanted to do a video about recent finds. This is the second half of my record show day. I went to my local record store and I picked up a few things there after the record show last Sunday. And before I get there, I want to mention, I'm going to do a shout out once in a while to just one person that maybe ties in with what I'm doing. And that would be Sgt. Pepper's 13, Matt. Check his channel out. He's a huge Beatle fan and loves oldies, softer rock oldies kind of things as well. Huge Roy Orbison fan, huge Righteous Brothers fan, huge Neil Diamond fan. When he says Neil, he's not talking about Neil Young like most other people. He is talking about Neil Diamond, and I actually respect him for that. And big into Everly Brothers, Dave Clark 5 maybe. I have a bunch of people like that. Check out his channel. It's really good. And anyway, he took a trip yesterday, I think, to the record store that I go to. It's called Angry Mom Records. It's in Ithaca. And so check out his video. He took pictures of the outside, a couple pictures of the inside, and a few pictures around the commons where it is. And he pretty much nailed it. And you have to check out condition there. They have some interesting stuff, but it's all about condition. And you gotta look at the records. It's not in everything is mint kind of place. But it's a cool place, and it's my only place, so I don't have a choice. Anyway, check out Matt's video on that, Sgt. Pepper's 13, and you can see the record store I go to. The other thing I wanted to mention about that record store is they price the records with stickers like everybody else, but their stickers come off really easily, so they get a huge thumbs up for that. One of the few places I've ever been where their stickers peel right off, and that is a huge plus. Okay, I think that's enough about that. Let's get started on my finds. First record is World Party's first album, Private Revolution. These guys were sort of a splinter band from the Water Boys. And there you go, there's the track listing. And I kind of like them. They're a little bit groovy, a little bit retro, a little bit even psych in some places. Well, you can tell by the cover that they might be. And it's a promo copy. It's not white label or anything though. And I also picked up their second album, which is what is playing behind me. I don't even know what it's called. Goodbye Jumbo. And I like this one even better. They get a little more rockin' on this album. Way Down Now is a great track. And there's one more that I really like. Put the Message in the Box. Very good songs. So I picked up a couple World Party albums. Picked this up because it was cheap. The Hollies Live. This is going to be early mid-70s Hollies Live. There's their set list. It's an import from Britain, I think. I think it's just from England. No, it's not. Greece, maybe? Oh, it's Canadian. Oh my gosh. It's a Canadian album. Anyway, I don't hold any high hopes out for this being anything super, but it was cool and it was a couple of bucks, so I picked it up. This, I just love the cover, and I only really know one song by this band. Tracks from the Vaults by Horslips. Sort of a greatest hits. This is an import as well from Britain. And Derek Doom is the only real song I know by them. But it's a really good progressive-y kind of rockin' tune. And I just love the cover on this. So I picked it up. Again, it's pretty cheap. Where's the... I love this. 4-track EP by the Byrds. It's from Great Britain. There's the 4 songs that are on it. And it's still sealed. Never been played. And again, this was only a couple of bucks. It's got Turn, Turn, Turn. Feel a Whole Lot Better. Mr. Tambourine Man. And 8 Miles High. So, pretty cool thing, I thought. You know, for the longest time, I wasn't finding any Beatles anywhere. I mean, that I didn't have, but had to have or anything. Lately, for some reason, John Lennon Plastic Ono Band, live piece in Toronto. This is a reissue, but it's a French reissue. There's the Path Marconi down there. It's just on a typical French-looking Apple label. And it's got an interesting sticker. It's stuck right to the album, so that's not going anywhere. And, yeah, a French copy of Johnny and Yoko's live piece in Toronto. And the cover is really a darker blue than I'm used to, and that cloud looks like it wants to jump right out at you. It's very interesting record. Anyway, these I picked up because they weren't expensive and they were interesting. T-Rock's picture disc. Or actually it's just Mark Baldwin, but it's T-Rock's mostly. You Scare Me to Death is the name of it. And there's the track listings. And I'm not nuts about picture discs, but it was cool enough and it wasn't expensive, and thought, what the heck. Probably British import, as is this Gene Vincent. This one is just called Gene Vincent. There's the track list and the back cover. Yeah. And they're just in plastic sleeves. I doubt they ever had covers. Both interesting. Under 10 bucks. So, and I usually get a discount there, which I did. So, I finally own a Next album. I've never owned one because I can never ever find them. This is their 4th album, I think, Under the Big Black Sun. It's around their 4th. So I was really happy to find this without spending a huge fortune. 60s garage band, Cast Thy Burden Upon the Still Rovin'. I've heard a couple tracks by these guys at one point, but to be honest, I don't really remember much except their cover of I'm Not Your Stepping Stone. This is a Sundays album, I believe, reissue. So the Still Rovin', some cool garage rock there. And that is the end of what I found at the record store. Now I'm going to just show you a few online finds and whatnot. And finally, I wanted a comp by the Fleur de Lys for the longest time. I believe they were French, but they could have been British. They recorded at EMI, I know that. They came to America if they weren't American. There's your set list. Famous for their cover of the Who's Circles, which a lot of people, including maybe me, like better. And I'm a huge Who fan, but I haven't even looked at it actually. It's got a gatefold. It just came a couple days ago. A lot of info on the gatefold. And it was weird. It might just a plain black inner sleeve. At the record show, a guy had a Fleur de Lys comp. I was like, damn it, I already just bought one. This was actually less money than what he wanted though, with shipping and everything. And it's on a nice 180 gram vinyl. This had more songs than his. So, I'm pretty happy with this one. And it is called Reflections, by the way. I didn't mention that. Reflections. This has been talked about a lot in the vinyl community lately. The Bonnie Wall Music Machine's 2nd LP. This is a reissue. I'm not sure who put it out. I haven't really looked at this either. This came just a couple days ago. Got a nice I don't know, Warner Brothers, 180 gram vinyl. It's got the original Warner Brothers repro label there. More psyche, less loud than their first album. Although Double Yellow Line is on this, which is just as loud as anything else they ever did. Very happy to get the second Body Well. I don't have the first one either, but to start, compilation, the Psychedelic Snare, just another garage psych compilation, made in the UK, got by Bam Caruso, but Wimple Winch is on here. I've heard of them. Unit 4+2, and that might be about it. The Living Daylights, I think I've heard too. Anyway, looking forward to giving that a spin. Along similar lines, this one's still sealed. Freakbeat Volume 2, I think. It's very, very light on the cover. I love Freakbeat. The Who, the Trogs, the Creation, Small Faces, early, all of those. That's basically what Freakbeat is. It's got the Kubas on it. The Mickey Finn, the Syndicats. Cool stuff. Pandoras on colored vinyl. Haven't opened it yet, so I don't know what color it is. Finally got this album. I love the Pandoras. They're just girl garage band, man. They play exactly what the cover looks like, if you don't know who they are. On Box Records. And the last two Paul Collins albums, both on colored vinyl. Don't know what color though. There's your set list. This I have heard. This one is actually, I was surprised at how good this album was a few years ago when it came out. Paul Collins was with The Beat, if you don't know. And also affiliated with, I can't think of the name of that. There's a 70s band that he may have been affiliated with besides The Beat, but I can't think of who they are. Anyway, this is his latest LP, Feel the Noise. I've not heard this one yet, but it is on colored vinyl, Starburst vinyl of some color. They probably both are. A lot of the live albums are. So Paul Collins, The Beat, love the man. He's still going today, and awesome. I also want to show a few 45s that I've picked up. This one, 3-hour tour, I have no idea about. I just kind of picked it up really cheap to get my shipping down. It's supposed to be twee pop. We'll see. Because I wanted this. Beach Buggy. This is going to be 2 surf instrumentals. Don't know anything about them either. And this is the one I wanted. I wanted the Beach Buggy, but this I wanted. This is the Liars and the Chesterfield Kings covering each other's tunes. This is Liars covering the Chesterfield Kings. She told me lies. And this is the Chesterfield Kings covering the Liars. She pays the rent. And if you don't know who either of those two, they are like seminal late 70s, early 80s, second wave of garage. Both fantastic bands. Hollywood Sinners. Todo el Mundo. Haciendo el Don. I have no idea why did you buy this? Because I also like the Urges. This is a split single in the Urges. The Urge theme is on the back. And I have the only CD I've ever seen by the Urges, the one on Wicked Cool Records. And I love it. So, had to hear the Urges theme. And lastly, some Sonics reissues. Well, almost lastly. A couple of Sonics reissues here. Psycho with Maintaining My Cool. These are all on different colored vinyls, but you've probably seen them all before, so I'm not going to dig them out. The Witch and Like No Other Man. You got your head on backwards and love lights. I don't know why I'm showing both sides exactly the same. Finally, the best 345s I got. The Rosalynn's Hide and Seek EP. These girls, who are sort of a super band in garagey circles, do a cover of I'm Gonna Destroy That Boy, which I haven't heard yet. Again, just came, but I am very much looking forward to giving this a spin. It's my favorite girl group garage is Destroy That Boy. Originally by the What For, so I'm looking forward to giving that a spin. I actually just read a review of this in an old Shindig magazine, and they gave it 4 stars, so it's gotta be pretty good. The Outsiders, not the U.S. Outsiders, the Dutch Outsiders, with Don't You Worry About Me and Bird in a Cage. This is my first ever Outsiders 45. Reissue on Relax Records, and looking forward to that as well. And probably the coolest thing I got, Japanese single, a theme from the Monkees. It does have a sliced corner, unfortunately. Backed with I Wanna Be Free, which is why I bought it. It doesn't have Last Train to Clarksville on the B-side, which every other one I've ever seen does. But it actually has I Wanna Be Free. So there you go, the Monkees from Japan. And that's it. Thanks for watching. All that stuff. Check out my podcast, snapcracklepop.podomatic.com. Thanks for subscribing and watching, and all my new subscribers. I've gotten a few more, so thank you. Thank you all. I have done a few video replies, and I'm going to work on some more tonight. I know I'm way behind on that, guys. Sorry. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.